Welcome to the Find My New Life podcast. I'm Christopher Lapine, spiritual liberation author and speaker. This podcast brings you inspiration, hope, and answers for how to live a modern, God-centered spiritual life. It will help you have a more direct, deeper experience of God, find more happiness, and live your incredible God-given destiny. You can find all my podcasts, as well as videos, books, and more at findmynewlife.com. So, let's get started with today's show. Hello, this is Chris. This is the podcast for March the 26th, 2023, my 13th podcast of the year. Where did I come from? Your divine birthright. In today's podcast, I'm going to give you the fascinating details about where you came from, the parts of yourself, the limits of your potential, your birthright, and your potential lifespan. I'm not going to ask you to accept what I say right off the bat. I would like you to please take the risk and listen and then evaluate it with your own inner spirit, your heart and mind. Please keep an open mind, suspend your judgment, and see if what I say rings true. And if it does, let your mind change. Let the hope grow in you. It's not too good to be true. And this will enable you to move forward, because if you continue to think the way you've always thought and make the kinds of decisions you've always made, your life will stay pretty much the same and be going in the same direction. So I want to take you on really a new journey for your life, and it starts with some new type of thoughts. So the claims that I'm making today are based upon my interpretation of the highest sources of spiritual truth, traditional writings, and also the Urantia book, which is a new source of truth. And so, let's start off with the first one. Where you came from. You came from the Creator of the entire universe, who is the source of everything, of all other people, mind, matter, everything. It all came from the Creator. And this Creator is a real self-conscious being, a real person who can know other people, and a real person that you can know directly. You can know the Creator directly. This Creator gave you a unique role as part of His plan. You have a unique place in that plan and were created for that unique role. Your Creator is your loving, divine Father and is beyond the best possible father or parent we can imagine, no matter what we've experienced. If you've experienced abuse or neglect or have negative concepts of human fathers, please remember that this isn't God, and that God far transcends male and female. God takes the role of a father, but this Creator is far, far beyond the best that we can imagine, and this Creator is your divine parent, your divine Father. Let's look at the parts of yourself. What are you made of? You're made of this and nothing else. The first is, at your very core is your unique you, your unique selfhood. It's the part of you that knows that you know, your self-consciousness. It is your personality. It is this unique part of you. It is the essence of you that influences everything else. Your physical body is influenced by your unique selfhood, and you use your physical body, of course, to move around in the world. And you have an inner spirit. You have an actual fragment of the Creator, of the Father of the universe inside you, your own personal guide. And, of course, you have a mind. And your mind operates the body. Your mind can experience the outside world, and your mind can experience the spirit inside you. So your mind is really midway between the spirit and the body. And when you make the decision to follow God's will to move forward, you create your soul. Your soul is the thing that's going to go on. It's you. You're kind of transferring yourself up to that soul every time you follow God's leading. Outside of that, you don't have any other bodies or really parts of yourself. You have your unique selfhood, your personality. You have a physical body. You have an actual fragment of God, your inner spirit. And you have a mind. And it's your job to make decisions and move forward. This enables you. This foundation enables you to experience God and the influence of the angels and to experience people in the outer world. That's what these parts of yourself let you experience. Let's look at the limits of your potential. What are the limits of your potential? When we think about the fact that you have an actual fragment of the creator of the universe inside you, helping you, guiding you, inspiring you, giving you strength, then I can tell you there is no limit to your personal growth. There is no limit to the level of happiness and satisfaction that you can reach. There is no limit to the things that you can accomplish. It's all based on cooperation with God, cooperation with God's plan, and of course, lots of hard work. And this points to your birthright. So because you're a child of God, a child of the Creator, what do you get? You get the joy of knowing that you are a child of God. You get the joy of growth and personal accomplishment. You get the joy of serving others. You get the joy of following God's guidance, the Father's plan for you. And of course, you have the joy of just knowing that you exist. That's your birthright as a child of God. And how about your potential lifespan? Well, we all are alive now, and because we're children of the Creator of the universe with a spirit within us, we have an opportunity to exist for eternity. As long as we're cooperating and working hard, we're creating that soul, we're going to be resurrected on the other side and go on for eternity. And we enable this by, again, cooperating with God, helping other people, spending time with God, moving forward, growing, helping with the eternal plan. I'm going to share a quotation from the Urantia book that talks about this, I think, in a very nice way. You humans have begun an endless unfolding of an almost infinite panorama, a limitless expanding of never-ending, ever-widening spheres of opportunity for exhilarating service, matchless adventure, sublime uncertainty, and boundless attainment. When the clouds gather overhead, your faith should accept the fact of the presence of the indwelling Spirit, and thus you should be able to look beyond the mists of mortal uncertainty into the clear shining of the sun of eternal righteousness on the beckoning heights. We have an amazing eternal destiny. And so if we look at a summary again, where did we come from? We come direct from the Creator of the universe. We have a unique selfhood. We have a mind. We have a body. We have an inner spirit from God. And our birthright is to know the joy of existence, to know all the joys of existence as a self-conscious person. And we can live for eternity if we're working with this amazing, amazing plan God has for us. Just think about what this means for our lives. Just think about what it means for frustrations that we're having, anything. We have to understand, we have to look beyond the current pains or frustrations, the roadblocks, to realize that we have an eternity to grow. As long as we are moving in the right direction, that's what counts most of all. The time it takes us to get there doesn't matter. God sees us as the very little children we are, and He understands. He's helping us. Even when we go against Him, even when we're angry, even when we're cruel to others, He's always trying to help us move forward and grow. As long as we're doing that, we can progress. We're held very securely in the arms of our loving Creator, our universal Father. There is tremendous mercy, tremendous love. We just need to spend time with Him and follow His guidance. And you will discover who you are, where you're from. And where you're from is God, the creator of the entire universe. You are a child of God. Remember that. Remember that extremely wonderful thought every day. Have faith. Bring your sincerity and move forward. Everybody, I thank you so much for listening today. It's great to have you on this shorter podcast. If you like what you heard, please subscribe, and I'd appreciate it if you would follow along and also share this podcast with other people who you think might benefit. I wish you all the best. You have a wonderful week. Thanks for listening today. I hope it helped you on your journey. Go to findmynewlife.com for all my podcasts and much more. If you'd like to contact me with ideas or requests, use the Contact Me link on that website. I wish you the best on your spiritual journey. Remember, you are a child of God and we are family. You could claim an amazing destiny. See you next time.